Hey guys, Foxdrop here with another live game commentary, the first one of Season 7. The new season is upon us, boys and girls, and it wouldn't be a Foxdrop commentary without getting an off-roll. So a great way to start the new season, don't you think? Can't even get jungle, fantastic stuff. It's alright though, because the day we're playing Garen is the day we're going to do something even more wonderful than playing jungle. Questionable statement, but today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be stomping a Darius as Garen with our Thunderlords and full AD. That's what I'm going to be doing. That's what I'm going to try and do at least. I don't know if that's going to work or not. It probably won't work. In fact, I would probably put money on the fact that it wouldn't work, but we may as well go for it. I actually meant to take Ignite as well, and I realised I've still got TP, so maybe it's not quite as ballsy as I'd like to be, but we do have Thunderlords today, and we'll see what happens, shall we? So runes and masteries, boys and girls, AD reds. Armour or health per level yellows, up to you. Against an AD top laner like Darius, maybe Armour is better. I have Armour this game. Blues, I would go like CDR probably. I have like MR and AP on this account, so not really ideal, but I would say CDR is probably for the best. And then your Quints as well, you want to go for some AD too. I apologise, by the way, for two things. Firstly, I'm sorry I didn't release yesterday. I just took a bit of time off. I haven't taken any time off in like months, honestly, since like August. I think I've been just working every day on videos, so just took a day off on this channel and my main channel. Hope you can understand, please don't hate me. And also, I'm not 100%. You can probably tell my voice might sound a little bit different, so I'm sorry if I don't sound as enthusiastic. I'll still try to obviously sound as cool and amazing as I always do, but we may not be able to get there. We'll see at least. I actually, for some reason, my tongue hurts. It's really interesting. But yeah, so we're just going to be pushing this wave down a little bit. We want the aim of the game right here is to try and get level 2 before this Darius does. But that's all I really want to do. Like, I don't really want to go in on this guy until I'm level 2. So I just want to make sure these minions die first so that I get level 2. Although having said that, I got the level 2, but I was miles away from him, so wasn't really able to do anything with it, which is a bit awkward, isn't it? Like, what you want to do is you want to walk up to someone as you're still level 1 but turning level 2. Don't you freeze this lane, you knobhead, he's freezing it. Alright, you want to walk up to someone as you're still level 1 but turning level 2, so they don't really expect it, and then you hit level 2 in their face and you just go hard on them. I wonder why that guy, did he have W at level 1 to help the leash or something? Oh, yeah, maybe, I don't know. I want to like hard push this now, because this guy's freezing this outside the tower, which is like really bad for me, because this is a really bad spot for the minions to be, because it's like really far pushed up. But like, so like, basically it means that I don't want to lane further forward than I have to. And if the minions are in the position they're in, like if they're like right here, then yeah, it's going to be pushed out. Like, I'm going to be really far forward. It's going to make me really vulnerable to getting ganked. It also means it's hard for me to like efficiently trade on this guy. Oh. Darius is such a bonkers champion, man. I have to run away from him now because he's got bloody 5 stacks on me. But yeah, I don't want to be like... It means it's hard for me to go aggressive on him because he can just run really like 2 seconds to his tower. So all in all, it's like not great for me to be like pushed out. So what you want to do in that situation is you want to push your minions as hard as you can, so that they then push into the tower and then reset. Because the tower will kill your minions, and it means that it will give it time to reset. I push the minion wave back towards you. Now I'm going to play this really passively just for now because he's got loads of minions. If I fight this guy and all these minions, then it's not going to work out for me, because the minions will destroy me, because that's what minions do. They're very powerful. If you want to win a trade in any lane, not just top lane, if you want to win a trade, don't fight loads of minions. And if you can bait the enemy to players into your minions, then that's how you do win a trade, because minions are very, very powerful. Minions do a crap ton of damage in the early game, so you want to be playing around that. Now I just want to go ahead and there we go, get as many minions here as I can. This Darius might try and like harass me on the tower, but I'd be a little bit surprised, because if he does harass me, he's going to put a bleed on me, and if he puts a bleed on me, then it means that like for however long the bleed lasts for, he's not going to be able to walk up to me without the tower aggroing on him. So I'm just going to go in here now. I don't know what Shaka's waiting for. I saw Shaka waiting in the wings, and I was like, is he going to go in or what's going on? There we go. Good job. Good job, Shaco. Well played, mate. Thank you. Excellent stuff. So the Shaco, like, he rushed a blue smite, which I'm not really 100% a fan of. I think it's better if you rush AD on Shaco, like, get more damage. Because you saw, like, that Shaco, yes, he had the blue smite to, like, catch up. But he didn't do any damage. As soon as he was on top of someone, he did no damage. So, like, instead of going for this blue smite, he could have gone for double longsword. Because it's, like, 700 gold is double longsword. Blue smite is 650. So, like, 20 extra AD would make a fairly big difference, in my opinion. And it would also help him clear faster. Like, if he's got 80 AD right now, that 20 extra AD would bring him up to 100 AD. Obviously, no rocket science there. And if he had 100, that's like, what, 80 AD to 100 AD? That's like, what, 10% would be 8. So it's more than 20% extra AD. It's not quite 25%, but actually, would it be 25%? No. Actually, yeah, I think it is 25%. Wait, so 20% is 16, 25% would be 20. Yeah, it is 20. It's literally, it's exactly 20. I'm not, I think, okay, I don't know why I had to work that out in my head when I could just do 80 divided by 4 and come to the same conclusion. Alright, okay. So apparently I figured out my brain, either I'm an idiot or my brain is not working today. Probably both. Yo, piss off, bro. This guy's already used his Q, so I don't think he's going to get, okay. His Q came up again. I was going to say, I don't think he'd get a really great trade off onto me there, but he is level 6, so I'm going to miss this cannon, but, oh, yeah, I'm going to miss that cannon. But I don't want to risk. Right, I think I can kill him here. He used his Q again. God damn it, that slow is ridiculous. Why does Darius have a heal on his Q and a massive slow on his W? God damn it. I mean, it makes sense. Like, he's got nothing else to really catch up to someone with. Yes, he's got his E, but it's not really the same. But I think I can kill this guy. He's rushed armor, which for me is a little... Well, he's actually stomping me in CS, which is actually a little bit surprising. Like, I wouldn't necessarily rush armor if I was this guy, because my ulti actually does magic damage, and Garen recently got buffed and your E became, like, shreds armor if you hit someone with, I don't know, four spins, I think it is. If someone takes 4, like, cycles of damage on your E, then it, like, shreds their armor. So I don't really think rushing armor is really particularly effective against Garen. I also don't think it's a great idea in general when you're playing Darius. Darius, you just want to rush Black Cleaver 100%, like I'm doing now with the Phage. So not 100% with him on that one, but so we got it, nice. Good shit, boys, good shit. Has he recalled and got something, or is he just? So again, I have the minion advantage here, which means I could maybe go aggressive on this guy, but I don't know because like I don't. Oh shit, here we go, here we go. I'm going for it, boys. I'm going for it. Ah, he got the hill. I'm dead. Fuck. If he didn't get that hill, I could have killed him. I think. Ah shit. Maybe I should have respected that. I so should have taken Ignite, man. If I had Ignite, this game would be easy as pie. Well, not quite, but you know what I mean. I think I can kill him though. Like if I just go full on, just like one-on-one with him, I don't think I can kill him. Darius is really strong, guys. Like he's a really strong 1v1 champion. Like you've got to respect that. But I think that I can. Like if I bait out his Q, or not bait it out, but if he misses it, for example, then. You know, if that's on cooldown, then that's a pretty good opportunity for me to go in. So, I think, like, if I play around that, I can probably beat him. But, like, that Q has such a low cooldown. It doesn't really cost any mana either. So, it's not like I can wait till he goes You know, so... Yeah, and then, like, sometimes he just W's me and walks away. It's, like, it's really awkward. So, I still think I can probably kill him. It's just, like, I have to play it... Like, I have to play it... Why is he stacking more armor against me? What the hell? He's even got Ninja Tabby now. Good lord. Fairs. Alright. I don't know if he's got his flash up. I don't think he does. I'm pretty sure he flashed at the same time I did. So there's no reason why his flash would be up and mine wouldn't be. It's not like I flashed 40 seconds later than him. And I don't think he's gone... Like, what's he got? That's his march. He's actually gone Grassy Undying. I don't think he's gone... Actually, you know what? With Grassy Undying, he probably has got the Summoner Spell cooldown reduction in the Mastery. So he probably has 15% less cooldown on his... Well, actually, I can just hover over it. 255 his flash cooldown is. Mine is 300. So yeah, his flash would have been up then. It's pretty big. Pretty significant, isn't it, that Mastery? Gives you 15% reduced Summoner Spell cooldowns. That's a pretty cool tip, by the way. You can always just hover over people's abilities, their summoners, and see what the actual cooldown is. I didn't realise you could... Well... I mean, I've been making videos about this kind of shit for ages, so I did realize, but it's always something that just surprises me that it's a thing, you know. I'm always surprised that you can actually do this. I just think, like, really, you're actually going to show the proper amount, not just, you know, the base amount, but the actual amount. That seems like a lot of information. But again, I can't really go aggressive on this guy because he's got so many minions. I mean, maybe I could. I'm not really a Garen player, so maybe I could go aggressive here. I'm just going to spin in on him and then walk away. That's not going to hit me. Good shit. Like, I thought maybe, like, yeah, maybe I can go a little bit aggressive, because if I go aggressive on him and press E to go aggressive, then maybe it'll kill all the minions anyway. But, I don't know, really. I don't know, really. This build does make this guy pretty good at tower diving, though. Oh, shit. God damn it, I hit the wrong one. If this guy wants to tower dive, he's pretty good at it. Because he's got loads of armor, so he can tank this tower for days here if he fancies it. Piss off, that hit me. Just get my Thunderlords there. I'm not really trading particularly well against this guy, but this is the downside of being pushed under your tower so hard. If you're pushed under your tower, the downside is the enemy player can kind of do what he wants to do to you, as this guy is. Like, he's just harassing me under my tower. There's loads of minions, so I can't really fight back. But the plus side is he's very easy to gank. So we did see that happen before. Shaco came and ganked him when he was under my tower. But really, like, I don't want to rely on this Shaco. I just want to be able to do shit for myself. But it's a bit unfortunate. The times I've either gone aggressive on this guy, or the times I got ganked was when I had a lot of minions. I missed a few minions to the Hecarim gank. God damn it. And even when Shaco ganked, I missed minions as well. Because I was like, I had a minion wave under my tower. But it's not like the end of the world, but... Alright, I'm grinding now. I'm just going to go proper deep on this guy now and see what happens. Nice. I want you to stand inside him there. Woohoo! There we go. So I had to play that one very, like, specifically. And even then I nearly died. So what happened there was... Like, I first waited for his Q to go on cooldown before I went in on him, because then I knew he wouldn't have it up, like, twice in one fight. Is this Hecarim coming up for me? I think Hecarim's coming up for me here, so I'm going to run away here. Then afterwards, when he used his second Q, I had to make sure that I was standing, like, inside him, rather than standing on the edge there. Because Darius's Q heals him. Yeah, I see Hecarim. Darius's Q heals him if you're caught in the blade. It also does more damage if you're caught in the blade. So if you're standing on in the handle of the axe, so like on top of him, then it doesn't actually heal him and you don't take as much damage. So it's a really, really good, like it's the best way to play against him, but it's not like an easy way to play against him. I did say I was going to go full AD, but I think I might be lying, because I don't want to, because Darius is kicking. You know what? I did say I'd do it, didn't I? I said I'd do it, so I have to do it now, don't I? You know what? I wasn't going to do it. For those of you who are actually interested in playing Garen properly, what you would do here is you'd go Sunfire next, I would say. Sunfire is just like a really good kind of laning tool. It makes you pretty tanky. Having the extra armor would be really useful against this guy. And also, like, it would just, like, the ticking damage from the Sunfire cape, like the Balmy Cinder Sunfire cape thing, would give me pretty good DPS in a fight as well. It's magic damage too, so it kind of splits the amount of, like, splits the damage that I deal. So doing magic damage to this guy would be great because he's stacking armor, so having the Sunfire would be great here. But I did say I'd go full AD, so that's what I'm going to do. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do for my full AD. I don't know whether I'm going to go like Yumu's or Dustblade or what, but you know what, I should probably start looking at what I might want to go here. I might just go Yumu's. Sterak's might be cool as well. I don't know. But yeah, Black Cleaver is like 100% core. Like whatever build you're going to go on, Garen, I would say just get Black Cleaver. Like, I'm not, like this Black Cleaver for like Rush isn't a full AD Garen build. You know, this is just legit right here. I should probably be going a bit more aggressive on this guy because I do have my Cleaver now. Like having this Black Cleaver, now that this guy is like, this guy's stacking armor and I've got Black Cleaver, it's actually really good as well, as you would imagine. I mean, I guess I would just go Yumu's, right? Yeah, I'd probably just go Yumu's. Fuck it. Oh, there's Darius. He's roaming. So because my Darius has left my lane, I'm faced with two options here. I follow his lane, follow him roaming so that I can like join the fight, but I would get there too late. I could TP, but I'm not going to. Instead, what I'm going to do is push this wave down. Try and get the tower here or something like that. See how that goes. I could actually go Triforce this game, but when I don't really like stacking Triforce and Black Cleaver. I think it's a bit of a waste of the phage effect, so I don't think I'll be doing that. Come on, minions, get in. Nice, the minions got in and I have to walk away. Excellent shit. So there we go. Tower. Fantastic stuff. Now, this tower being down is somewhat of a blessing and a curse. It being down is good because I get the gold for it being down. It means I can push the minion wave out further before I then have to go back, if that makes sense. So if I push a minion wave, it kind of goes further because it's not going to be stopped by a tower anymore. But having said that, it's a bit of a curse because it makes me very vulnerable to being ganked because I will now have to push out further. But I do see Hecarim's actually on his way up here, so I should probably be a little careful, he says as he goes in, falls to the wall. How much armor shred? So he's on 84 armor now from my Ian Black Cleaver. Down. I shred his armor from 159 to 84. That's pretty significant. That's less armor than I have, and I don't even have armor. So yeah, that's if he gets caught in my proper caught in my E, this guy's screwed. My ultimate is also magic damage, so it's not like he can rely on his armor for that. Perfect stuff. God damn it. Alright, I can probably, now I've got this cleaver, I can probably just I don't have to be too picky about how I fight Darius. I can probably just run at him a little bit more now. You know, I'm gonna, oh shit, he's got randoms. Is it, and he's buying more armor. What? This geezer is on something. I don't know what he's on, but he's on something. Let's go and see what happens, shall we? Oh, there's the random slow. Pressing W on that one. Black Cleaver. He might actually be able to kill me here. Oh, yeah. Alright, never mind. He's still Darius. Fair enough, bruv. Fair enough. I wonder if I got Ninja Tabby whether I could kill him. I don't think so. Maybe. I did do 400 damage. If he did 406 damage with the basic attack, I'm pretty sure Crippling Strike counts as an auto attack thing as well, because it would apply on hit effects. Yeah, it is. So Crippling... I don't know whether... Yeah. Crippling Strike, and so that's 600 damage basic attack, reduced by 12%, I think it is, from Ninja Tabby. So that would be yeah, it's not that much really. It's 70 health. 70 health to save me there? I don't think so. Alright, fair enough. Darius is just Darius and we can't 1v1 him. Alright, we'll just, if we, we probably could 1v1 him. But again, we'd have to do like we did last time and actually bait out our abilities rather than just running at him, going full man mode. It's not working, is it? I mean, Thunderlords probably doesn't do too much against someone like Darius. If someone's going to go full tank, then the initial burst isn't really going to do too much. But, I mean, the only alternative would be Grassy Undying, but I don't really think Grassy Undying is really going to make much of a difference when I'm actually building damage. It's okay, but nothing special in my opinion. Imagine if my Q counted as a hard CC. Garen with Courage of the Colossus would be so good. I'm your objective, but you bronze bonobo don't understand that. Oh, fair enough. Bit aggy, but fair. Let's go ahead and ward this blue buff area here. Someone is there fighting that. It's probably, yeah. It looks like that's either, yeah, that's Hecarim. Yeah, it is Hecarim. I can probably kill that guy though. He doesn't have any armor. I wonder if I can loop around and kill him. He's going onto his Gromp here. But he'll probably come down. Or is that... Oh, I'm getting ganked, boys. I'm getting ganked. Okay. Oh my goodness, I hit a minion. Holy shit. How did I even do that? That's like some professional bad... Oh my god, and Jana still had her ult as well. That was awkward. Alright, here she comes, boys. That was awkward. That was actually my bad, though. Well, I could have flashed earlier. I was just getting really greedy there. I do not know what Jana was waiting for with her ultimate, though. Holy moly. That seemed like a pretty easy ult there. That's fine, though. But no, I shouldn't, I shouldn't like expect anything from Jenna there, because like, yes, that was an obvious play, but I'm the one who put us in that situation, you know. Alright, are they going for this Baron? I think they might be going for this Baron. Don't seem to be too fussed that they could have been doing that though, do we? I mean, Shaco's acting surprised, but you know, 5 people up, 3 of us died. They pushed a tower down and then ran towards Baron. It's not that surprising in my opinion. I think the only mistake here was like Ez actually coming away from bot. Like if he was there with us, then that would have been great, but he wasn't. It's just how it is. But he shouldn't have moved from bot afterwards. He should have stayed. He's actually got a black cleaver now, this guy. I can't fight him if he's got randoms and black cleaver, no way. Alright, but I'm still pretty, like, I've only fought Darius so far, but I should be able to one combo someone else. Like this Annie should die in like 1 spell rotation from me, so if I can get onto her, I'm pretty confident that I can destroy this Annie, but that's easier said than done, getting onto her. Ideally, she would just have to face check me. Am I really... How does this guy have 2 levels on me? Oh, here we go, we should definitely fight this. Come on boys, get closer, here we go. I'm gonna get stunned here. There's the flash. Unlucky. Holy fuck, I'm dying fast. Alright, let's walk this way. I can recall and TP in if I'm needed. Annie and Hecarim are both really, really low. This is Ez getting greedy. Is this a greedy flash in by Ez? I think it was. Yes, it was. Greedy, greedy. Alright. I wonder if I'd gone for the Sunfire build, whether I would have stood a better chance this game. I can't help but feel like this build is not doing me any favours. This Annie has 70 CS though. So it's not like she's much of a threat. Well, I don't know. She kind of is because she's Annie. Like, this is why... I mean, support Annie was a thing, right? And there's a reason why support Annie was a thing. Because you don't need items on her to be strong. Are they actually just pushing down mid and... Okay. Alright. I'm not sure I can really do anything here, but I may as well try. Better than losing all my base for free. Look at this damage, man. I was like accidentally just like... I didn't even use my ult. Yeah, if I can get someone to face check me, then they're donezo. If they face check me, they're 100% donezo. But that's a big if right there. Someone face checking a Garen. I'm not sure they do that. But this is why Garen isn't like an amazing champion, honestly. Like he's a really good stomper. Like he's good at stomping bronze. He's good at stomping silver. Maybe he's like gold as well. But in the higher elos, he's really bad. Because people just run away from him. They're smart enough to know to run away from him. As if Tibbers, mate. Can you take a chill pill? Cheers, bro. Alright, let's see if we can get this before they all respawn. I mean, they are already respawning, so probably not then. Oh well. Can we get his chickens, though? The important objective here. Yes, we can. Is he dead? Another important question to ask. Death for chickens? Not yet. Soon, though. I'm still alive. Nice. Oh, wow. That's actually a really good general. Holy shit. I'll give you that one, Jenna. There we go. Nice. I'm not even dead. I'm just, you know, just making the plays in my team. I think my biggest problem this game is that sitting myself in the 1v1 matchup against this Darius is a real problem for me. He's bloody strong. Everyone else is fine. Darius is not, though. So do I want to go for like a Bloodthirster this game? Do I want to go for Edge of Night? Or do I want to go for Duskblade? Well, Duskblade builds out of a BF sword, however, so does Bloodthirster, so can't really use that argument. But I've already got some lethality, and I don't really know how lethality works, but if it's anything like Armour Pen, then it's kind of gets, the more you have, the better it is. I know that lethality stack... Holy shit, I scratched myself with my zipper, holy moly. I know that lethality scales with the enemy's level, and this Darius is level 15, so it's probably going to be fairly good against him soon. But Duskblade, I mean, I don't bloody know. I don't even know if this is a good buy, honestly. I wouldn't necessarily try this at home, let's just put it that way. But I'm going for it anyway. I could still get Bloodthirst if I wanted to. I don't think Bloodthirst builds out of 2. Oh, it does, yeah. Bloodthirst builds out of these components as well. Alright, let's see if I can catch the Hecarim here. Hecarim's probably going to go for this blue buff. And if he does, I want to try and kill him because he's really squishy for me. I know he's kind of tanky, but for me he's not because he doesn't have any armor. So, is that an AP? Yeah, it is. Alright, first. Look how tanky this Darius is, man. I don't like this Darius's build though, honestly. Like this Darius build, it's good versus me because it means I can't really like one-shot him. And I guess it makes him pretty big, but he doesn't... Well, do I not? Actually, I guess this is a pretty standard Darius build, isn't it? Oh my goodness, they're doing it. Bonzo boys. Oh my goodness. Mr. Mate. Too deep, bro. Oh god, there's the hook. He's doing it. He's flashed. He's done the classic flash Randuin's trick. Oh. Oh, he actually might be able to kite this one. He doesn't have Frozen Fist though, so it's unlikely. But he might be able to. Ez is just a good kite champion by design. Maybe he can do this. Keep laying down the Qs. You got to juke the hook. There's a tower there. You're running out of real estate, mate. There's the flash. Unlucky. Nice try. Nice try, bro. Nice try. Let's keep going for lethality though, shall we? If he had... That is like one advantage of Frozen Fist Ez over Triforce Ez. He kites really well. To be honest, this game I actually think Frozen Fist would have been better than Triforce. Like Hecarim and Darius are two champions who are really easy to kite. And it's their biggest weakness is being kited because they have no like proper gap closer. I mean, Hecarim's a bit of an exception obviously with his ultimate, but outside of that, once his ult is down, then all he's got is to run at you. And Darius doesn't even have that. Like all Darius has is to run at you, and he has no move speed steroid. Like he's just as slow as they come. You know, he's just a pretty good definition of a juggernaut, honestly. But yeah, I mean, Hecarim is a bit of an exception. Like, I think by design, he is someone you should be able to kite. But right now, he's just like, he does so much damage and he's so fast that it's like hard to do that. But is she not dead? That's really unfortunate. But yeah, you know, like against these team comps where you have people that you want to kind of try and kite at least, I think it would be a good idea. Now, I'm not actually going to help my team here because I think I'm much more useful in this situation by split pushing. Like, I take these towers really fast. So I'm going to go ahead and just, like, split push here. Get this down. If you're playing, like, a full AD champion, more or less full AD, then you kind of got to hope people walk into you. So, you've really got to play around that. Ah, fucking hell. I just had to be warded in there. God damn it. Oh, I need to... Goodbye, bitch. I'm so donezo here. We got it though. Nice. Yeah, flash up is a pretty free kill for me. I did say what I've got to do is to get onto someone, and if I have flash, then that's pretty much a free ticket to getting onto someone. I needed like 2 swings of my E as well. Alright, do we want to go for more Mortis this game? It's a pretty good hybrid item, but it's really only Annie that we're worried about. Like, I think more will give us a lot of damage, but I don't really think it's worth going more Mortis this game. I think I would much rather get like a Bloodthirster. I mean, if I'm being honest with you guys, I'd much rather not get a Bloodthirster. But I've kind of dedicated to it, haven't I? So I'm gonna have to go some more damage in some form. I think Bloodthirster would be the best choice though. I don't really think Bloodthirster is a great choice on Garen overall. Maybe Death Stance actually would be better. You know what? I think Death Stance would be better than Bloodthirster. The shield would be cool, but I think as an item, Death Stance by design works better. You've got to be careful, Shaco. He hits you one more time, you're dead. So be careful, bruv. It's not like you have any damage there either, mate. It's not like you are like chipping away at him. He's still on like 95% health. Good old Dustblade. Look at this. Chicken Smite lives on. Yeah, I'll go Death Stance. Like, if I go Death Stance, I heal off my E as well. So I'm pretty squishy. So being able to stagger the damage would be really good. Okay, she sees me here. I'm just gonna push out this mid. Put some pressure on the map while we dance around the Bron. Oh, okay. One tick too few. Ooh, spicy. So I want to set up the flank here if I want to make this play. I'm not going to be able to make this play just running straight at them, because then they'll be able to peel away from me. The best way for me... Oh, that was good. Alright, I'm just going to go for the Garen here. No, I'm Garen. Hecarim is what I wanted to say there. Okay. This Darius is a raid boss. Am I going to die here? No, I'm not. Tibbers, mate. Tibbers, bruv. You're hurting. Okay, I got you. Yeah, this guy has red buff. He can do this. He can do this. He can do this. Oh my goodness, but you walked into him. Okay, good. You still got him. Good shit. Yeah, we can get this tower here. Hecarim's about to respawn. That's a bit of a problem for us, but my passive might tick enough to not really make me care enough about it. But unlikely. No, you know what? My passive is doing pretty good work here, actually. I should probably recall in the bush somewhere. Like, we need to actually, if Katarine's here, I don't need to push pot, do I? Alright, Death Stance it is, boys. There we go. Warhammer. I don't really want to get the Vamp Scepter. Like, I think that the Vamp Scepter is pretty... Like, Lifesteal is not a great stat, in my opinion, on Garen. Like, I'm not really using my auto attacks. Like, I am a little bit, but not really. Carrier is still clearing bot, though. What are you doing, bruv? Oh, my goodness. We're going to lose Baron. Really? She's still clearing bot. What is she doing? She's actually trolling. Unlucky. Alright, we'll go for the only play I think is a viable play here. And that is baiting the blue buff. Although I'm going to assume no one's going to face check me just yet. Okay, she would have face checked me. That's pretty awkward. Oh my god, there's two of them. There's three of them. Alright, Callista, mate. I know you want to go for this. One of you wants this. Alright, all three of them going to push up there. I can't believe they just walked past me like that. I could have actually killed them there. Although, having said that, what I would have done was I would have gone for Annie. She would have stunned me, and then Callista and Thresh would have been there and probably killed me. So maybe it was for the best. But either way, we get that blue buff. Can I afford Death Stance here? No? 1500? What the hell, man? That's a rip-off. It's bullshit, that's what that is. Alright, so there's... Yeah, Darius is here. Look at his health, man. 4k health, are you serious? With all that armor as well, you having a giggle, mate. What is he going? Is he going for a bloody Frozen Heart next? He's gone for another Warden's Mail. Is he actually going Frozen Heart second? Sorry, second. He's got Randuin's, Sunfire, bloody Ninja Tabby, and he's going into Warden's Mail. Like, that could only possibly be Frozen Heart, right? Yeah, he's going Frozen Heart. That is ridiculous. Are we all AD? We're not even full AD. Duke. I'm flashing that shit. I'm not risking that. That was really dumb by me though. My flash is really valuable in this game. Like, being full AD with my flash is like pretty important for me. Like, if I've got my flash up, I one-shot Callista. If I don't, then I can get like kited really easily. So losing it for free like that is not great, I'm not gonna lie. I can afford Death Stance though, right? Yeah. Alright, but we do have mid lane pushing down with the inhibitors, so we do have that advantage. Like mid lane pushing with the inhib means that eventually our mid lane will just push out, which is good, but obviously it's a bit dependent on whether or not we can defend against them pushing just flat out. Alright, let's see what my damage on this guy's like now. Pretty good. Decent initiation by Hecarim, but they're going to have to fight under tower if they want to do this, which is a little bit questionable. I'm stunned for so long, holy shit. Do I need to go Mercurial Sim out of this game? I might need to sash this game. Okay, that was a pretty blowing them up fight. Good shit, boys. Yo, I see you, Kalista. I'm coming for you, good. I'm coming for you, girl. Where do you reckon she went, guys? You know, I don't know where she went. I don't know whether she recalled in the wolf pit or what. You know, maybe she just ran. You know, she could have done any of them. This is a bit of an adventurous push here. Like, we don't have minions, which means we don't do that much damage, and we were in our own base when we won that fight, which means we didn't really have the time. Holy shit, hello. Didn't really have the time to get here before these guys respawned. But what do I know? Look at that damage, man. 1,700 damage just with my E. Look at that. Easiest game of my life right there. Like, you can see when I was starting to, like, doubt this game a little bit was when kind of, like, the mid-game attacks. Because Garen, like, I just get kited to shit. Dom Hecarim! Bishmoot, mate. If you wanted to have a better performance on Darius, you should have rushed Black Cleaver. I had the highest gold in the game. Well, I didn't actually. Darius did. See what my damage was like. Lowest damage on my team, despite being full AD. But higher than anyone else in the enemy team. We'll take that, right? Will we take that? I think we'll take that. Excellent. I'm happy with it, at least. Thanks for watching the video, boys and girls. Our adventures continue tomorrow with some more League of Legends solo queue. Hopefully we can get our main role, because it's not been too good for us, has it? It's not been too good for us recently. But at least we won. That's something, right? Off to a good start in the preseason. I've been losing a lot. I've been losing a hell of a lot recently. We ended the season pretty poorly, but we're starting this season pretty well. Thanks for watching, boys and girls. Thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you in my next video.